You listen to some of these fucking idiots talk, and you just get dumber while listening to the game.
To bet on, because outside of Gonzaga, Virginia, a couple of those top teams like Villanova, you can pretty much get anybody at plus 1,000 odds, and that's where you can bet on blue bloods at plus 1,000 or better, and that's why I'm betting Duke plus 1,300 to win it all. Probably my favorite long shot bet for the championship this year. I can't believe I'm higher on Duke than consensus. Usually they're like the most overhyped team in college basketball, but this year Vegas thinks it's gonna be a down year for Duke. This is a year where they come off Zion, RJ Barrett, Cam Reddish, go down to Vernon Carey, Cassius Stanley, Trey Jones. They underperform a little bit. None of those guys get drafted in the first round this year. And now it seems like what's good with Duke? They're no longer this like fucking factory of first round talent lottery picks. They're no longer the Kentucky type team that they once were. And I think that this is a lot of overreacting. We didn't have a tournament. They couldn't improve their stocks like that. And a guy like Cassius Stanley who can't shoot the ball is kind of a slasher, and a guy like Vernon Carey with that Jahlil Okafor game, they're not good fits in the NBA. It was never a question of talent. It's really just a question of their scheme fit in the NBA. But Vegas, they're gonna sort of convince themselves that this is a team where Duke, they're on the downswing of things right now. Maybe Coach K is rebuilding, but to me, I think that this is one of the better Duke teams in recent years. And KenPom agrees. He has them at number 2 right now. And the reason why is because it's a mix of their recruiting class and their sophomores. They bring back Wendell Moore, who was the 30th best recruit in his class, like a fringe 5-star. He's a wing defensive type player, and he's going to lock up opposing players, and he's going to play off the ball. That's what's important. He's an off the ball player. Then you have Matthew Hurt, another off the ball player. He's a stretch 4. He was the 12th best player in his class, 5-star recruit. He probably could have declared if he wanted to, but Matthew Hurt, he's going to be that white boy everybody hates, like a JJ Redick, Christian Laettner. He's that next one up and coming if he stays till he's a senior. He's a stretch 4 with a smooth as fuck jumper, shoots the fuck out of the basketball, 39.4% from 3 as a big man, and he's just this guy who's going to stretch it out. He's going to sit in the corner. He's going to get rebounds here and there, and he's a guy who's perfect for ball-dominant players. These are 2 pieces who are now sophomores, top recruits in their class, who aren't going to be players on the ball. So what that does is it opens up usage and possessions and dribbles for the upcoming freshmen who are coming in. 5 stars, Jeremy Roach and Jalen Johnson. This is how you get the next great Duke team. I really like how they match up with Duke's history. You have Jeremy Roach, who's a 5-star point guard. I think he can be like that Trey or Tyus Jones type player. He plays well in transition, plays well in pick and roll. But the X factor is after that 5-star point guard, Jalen Johnson's the X factor for this team. I really like his fit. These long wings. He's a wing player. Kind of has a game like Paul Pierce, a game like RJ Barrett, Jason Tatum, Jabari Parker, Brandon Ingram. Those are all guys from Duke, not Paul Pierce. The 4 of those guys are from Duke. Coach K has had great success with all of them. I think that Jalen Johnson's the next one up and coming in this Duke type factory, and he's going to be on the ball, shot creator type guy. Jeremy Roach is going to be on the ball, pick and roll type guy, and there's plenty of dribbles to go around because the 2 sophomores that are coming back from last year are off the ball players. You got guys like Goldwire coming off the bench, who's a great 3-and-D guy. There's a lot of role players who are really good that are championship type pieces, if that makes sense. So that's why I really like this team. They were top 5 in KenPom last year. KenPom has them at number 2 this year, and you can't sleep on Coach K. Do not ever sleep on that boy Coach K. So Vegas wants to sleep on them and have them as like their 11th most likely team to win the championship when they're probably more like top 5, top 4. Fine. That's when we're taking that plus 1,300. I guarantee you by the time we get towards tournament, that number plus 1,300 is going to come down to like plus 400, plus 500. I guarantee it.